Hey, apes, what is going on, Applejacks? How you doing, man? How you feeling?
What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm
What?
feeling pretty good.
You feeling pretty good?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh yeah. So we got AMC, and looks like we broke some support here. I had support listed. Well, actually, we got the horizontal line here. It just broke support. It was consolidating, but I'm not too worried. I like consolidation. For me, consolidation is sexy. This is essentially the market just voting with their money and saying, hey, we think AMC needs to just chill out a little bit in this channel before we run up. And yesterday was a really, really, really wild day. Applejacks, you want to share how you were feeling yesterday?
And yesterday, it was crazy because it was like 11:30, and me and Gabe were outside just chilling. And AMC just started just going up. And it was going fast too, which was crazy. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we were really excited yesterday. So for any of you new apes, guys, this is not the squeeze. This is probably more of a gamma squeeze. Now, I'm gonna show you guys something thanks to Stonka Tracker here. And at 30, we have 259,892 calls in the money expiring. That is wild. You add 100 to that because there are typically 100, well, there are, not typically, there are 100 shares per contract. And what are we looking at there? Applejacks, my math's correct. At 25, almost 26 million shares. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Also, guys, I want to give a shout out to my man Max Beats. We've been going back and forth on Instagram, and thanks to him, that was the intro music for the live show, and that will continue to be the intro music for the live show for the rest of the year. Really, really cool dude. Just, man, the guy's a silverback. Make sure you check him out at maxbeats.com, maxxbeats.com. But let's go ahead and look at some Ortex data here. And we see short interest going up. This really blows my mind because when do you quit? Like when just cover, guys, so we can moon. But hey, whatever. You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna do our gamma squeeze. We're probably gonna hit 100 next week, and then it's squeezy squeeze time. It's time to print that money. Get your tendies. Yum yum yum. Let's go. Applejacks, how excited are you?
Man, this needs to squeeze already. I'm getting married in a month, and that would be just, it would be perfect if it moons right before the wedding.
Yeah, we're gonna end up changing your name to Jack Tits after this thing ends up mooning. Anyways, we go on over to Fintel data here, guys. Let's go ahead and check out Fintel. Let's see what they're telling us, and make sure we're on the right screen here. Now, give you guys some information here. Now, it's really, really interesting with the data here because our squeeze score has actually gone up. It's gone up to damn near 80, which is great. And our shares available are 0. They're nada. They used up all their ammo. All their ammo. They're shooting blanks. Man, Applejacks, when's the last time you shot a blank?
I am not answering that question.
Oh man, come on. It's just part of being a man. We shoot blanks sometimes. It's natural. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out. Uh, going back to this Ortex data here, because estimated short interest. This is estimated now. Estimated short interest is 82 million shares, and that is pretty wild, guys. That's pretty wild. So 82 million shares short, and we do have the vote coming up. And guys, do not sell your shares today. All right, we were talking about how the hedges were gonna make the price action just go down. It was gonna dip, and then they were gonna buy back some shares. This is not a this is not a dip. This is not a squeeze dip. Just hold. All right, it's just a natural pullback, and it's something that we like to see. Remember, consolidation is sexy. You always want to see consolidation. We had a big spike out of the gate, and I was telling Applejacks, "Hey, bro, that's gonna come back down. What goes up must come down. Just like Applejacks. How tall are you?
I am 5'4".
No, he's 5'4". So gravity loves him, and that's fine. Gravity loves him. And with that being said, sometimes gravity just likes to pull these stocks back down. But do not freak out. There's tons of other YouTubers out there that you could follow that like to live stream, and you could just follow them along. And if you need to be handheld through the squeeze process, me personally, I don't really do a lot of live streaming. But if you guys would like to see me live stream more, just smash the one button right there. Let's see here. We're going to go into some comments here. Caveman Hungry, do I have a Twitter? Yes, I do. Link in the description. I know people don't like to read these days, but reading is fundamental, bro. Love. Let's see here. We got Brandon Condon. Vote for Pedro. Applejack's gonna hit them with that applesauce.
I just read that one too.
Caveman Hungry, one more time. It's in the description. Check out any of my other videos and you would see a link. It's ReviewDork. It's on Twitter. Pretty self-explanatory. After squeeze, sending my friend Dennis some cash for keeping me up on tendies during work because I manage, but charity, micro lending in a third world. Hey man, John, that's pretty dope. All right, I hold 10 shares for Applejacks. Omar.
You're a real one.
Omar, aside from what I gifted Applejacks, he was able to muster 10, 15 more shares on his own. So good for him. Everyone is pressing 1, so everybody wants to see more live streams. Gabe, did you see Rich Greenfield's sad excuse article this morning? Okay, guys, when it comes to media, I just don't pay attention. Yeah, media is skewed in one way or another, and you guys got to understand whether they're holding the stock or not. If you're looking at an article, if you're watching something on TV, their job is to get you to tune in with sizzle pieces, fear articles, that kind of thing. People tend to respond more to negativity than to positivity. It's weird, right? So if you see a headline, AMC tanking 20% day after moonshot, you're going to click that, right? And it's so clickbaity. I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers that have mastered the clickbait, but you got to remember their job is to get eyeballs and to make ad revenue. That's really it. That is their job. Yeah, is there some collusion and all that espionage, Soviet Union, fucking Cold War bullshit going on in the stock market. Absolutely. But guys, at the end of the day, I try to keep my energy correct, and it's all positivity. I don't like that negative stuff. In fact, I got a couple of dudes in my group chat where we talk about stocks and we talk about trades and trade setups, and that shit's toxic. Those guys need to rub one out. Anyways, and I'm sure they're watching this video too, and just like, I'm gonna get a message like, fuck you, Gabe. Anyways, today we will be opening the lines back up. Not yet, but I will say this. Applejack, you gotta cue the sound effect for that buzzard, man. Let's go.
I got you right here.
Hey. When you hear that sound, it's game over. We're done. We're done. Go ahead and go talk to your wife or go talk to your husband. I'm not here to be a therapist, right? So we're gonna put a 60 seconds on the clock when you guys come in. But the question of the day before we open up the lines, and this is what we're gonna talk about. The question of the day is, when this moon shots, how do you tell your wife, your husband, or significant other that you're now millionaires? And I want some really creative answers, maybe some funny answers. We got to keep this show entertaining. I don't want to be like, I just don't want to stare at charts all fucking day and tell you guys like, oh, it's going up, oh, it's going down. That shit's stupid to me. We'll go ahead and be interactive. Applejacks, what is your end of week price prediction for AMC?
My end of week today, I'm thinking it sits at like 31, 32. I don't think it's really going to move a lot today, just because it's dipped a lot already. So I don't know. I think it'll stay like at 30, 31.
Okay, all right. We got 4797411D saying, I don't tell them anything. Sounds like you ready for a breakout. Name change and everything. Ouch. Ouch. To the moon. Now we're leaving for the Milky Way. That's right, Alfonso. Now, Toasty says, don't forget our wives' boyfriends. Applejacks. Yes, you're getting married, brother. So you get to join the club of your wife having a boyfriend.
Oh man.
You get to join that club. Yeah, you gotta take care of the pool boy, man.
I ain't taking care of no one else but myself and her.
You're young and naive, sir. You're young and naive. So let's go ahead and open up the lines. Remember, you got 60 seconds on the clock. You tell me the most creative way you're going to tell your loved one that you're a millionaire. And whether you're going to creatively just share with them that you're a millionaire, or you're going to creatively ghost the hell out of them. Because I know there's some people who are just ready, just ghost. I get it. I completely get it. So we are going to open up these lines, and Applejack, show them that number, man. We there. We just waiting for these phone calls. You guys want to know something interesting, right? So this line is always open per se, but it's not always answered. And I'm getting calls at 1:30 in the morning. Here we go. We got our first call, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? State your name. Where you calling from?
Bro, it's Orlando, Florida, man.
All right, Florida, man. So tell me, how you gonna creatively tell your significant other, or you plan on ghosting them? What you gonna do?
With the money?
Yeah.
My goal is hopefully to move it to gold for quite some time, then pull it out and then reinvest it when the stock market's in a lower price. My goal is just to raise as much capital throughout, the entire year while putting it into gold.
All right. That is a smart move. Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling in. Have a blessed day.
I have one question before I go. I'm sorry for interrupting.
All right, go ahead.
why do you think we are, going down quite so much? Like, we were at like 36, now we're at $27.
Again, it's a healthy pullback. Whenever you see a stock climb, and it's something I like to do every morning when I open up. All right, so we're in trading view here. Applejacks, you have that? All right. So basically what happens here is if we have a breakout, and this breakout initially coming out of the gate was 74%. We don't like that as traders. That is way too hot. We like to see, uh, again, if we're going to break out, we would like to see that trend line between 30 and 45%, right? That gives us more faith in the stock. So I feel like the pullback is just natural at this point. I know a lot of people want to say like, oh, it's the hedges and market manipulation. I don't think so at this point. Honestly, but I do feel like is later on in the afternoon, we're going to heat up again because that's just what we did yesterday. So I tell you what, man, just hold and hold hard. Does that
All right,
make?
man.
All right,
I
brother, you have a good
understand.
one.
Peace, man.
Take it easy. And let's go ahead. We're going to the comments today. George A says we're going to 50. And then LA12 said bought the dip. Oh, that's great. Wrong answer. Gold is flying. What am I getting into? It's dipping. Bought the dip. Buying the dip. Everyone's buying the dip. Good for you. Good for you. Now, before I go ahead and take this incoming call, you guys notice I do not have super chats on. I really don't feel at this point, and again, just my personal opinion, I'm not really taking shots at anybody. I just feel like at this point, there's really no reason to have super chats on. I mean, you guys take your money, invest it in the stock, and we keep mooning. With that being said, I would like for you guys to go ahead and include links in the comments to your favorite charities so that others can go ahead and see, some cool charities that they might want to give a charitable donation to, right? Again, if you guys are going to go ahead, and I'm not the charity, okay? And I like to believe that at this point, the way AMC is going, we're all pretty blessed at this point. So if you guys have some favorite charities and you want to help a fellow ape out finding a charity, include it in the chat here. And if you're watching this video after the live stream, include it in the comment section just to help other apes out.
Someone said, gonna buy her a Wendy's 4 for 4 when it moons.
Damn. Ballin'. Damn, cuz you ballin'. All right, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. All right, so we're going to have some more lines. We can have some more calls coming in. And once the next call comes in, I'll go ahead and answer, right? Just don't want to be disturbed. Hold, we got Children's Hospital. We got Project Burritos. Freed anyone who's hungry. Prodigy, my charity is called Help a Brother Out. Oh man. Let's see. Ed says charity can wait to the moon. Don't forget to help out the people on the corner. Utu holding strong. John. Oh wow. I wouldn't go for that. Maybe a 6-piece. Oh. Someone's flexing a little bit. We go from 4-piece to 6-piece. Like, damn. I think he's trying to be the boyfriend in all of this. Maybe, right? Let's see. American Cancer Society, Wounded Warriors. Yes, that is definitely a great cause. What do we have? This is the Moon Apes Charity for Children's Cancer Research. You guys just keep going, keep them coming. A lot of people are just talking about like, hey, how it changes their lives. But I've been trading for, and to answer the question because I saw a comment, I've been trading for about 7 years, And in that time, I've been a very giving individual. I would call myself philanthropist. I know a lot of you guys are going to jump in the comment section and say, "Oh yeah, you did it for tax purposes," but not really. It's not always about tax purposes. If you believe in a cause, and I personally have a small, like a soft spot, a very big soft spot for children. Um, let's see. Plant wants to know if this is the short squeeze. No, it's not the short squeeze. Ladies and gentlemen, you will know it's the short squeeze when the price action starts acting like a cryptocurrency where it's just mooning and then the volatility is just nasty, and it gets you shook. You get nervous, right? Because it's just going to shoot up, it's going to come back down and then shoot right up. It's just going to be so volatile, right? So this is not the squeeze. Hold on to your panties, guys.
Someone says, how come you went to reviewing technology to suddenly covering stocks?
Oh, that's really, really a good question. So I went from reviewing tech. So 2020 was a weird year in tech, right? And we had a chip shortage pretty much everywhere. So getting your hand on tech and being able to review that tech, one, did not become economically viable, especially for this channel. I was paying out of pocket 2 to 3 times more for the tech to review. And oh man, Applejacks, how much did I spend at Best Buy last year? What was my Best Buy Elite status record last year?
Honestly, I don't. It was too much. That I don't know an exact amount, but it was just way too much.
Way too much. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take this call. Welcome to the show. State your name. Where you from?
Yo, ReviewDork, what's going on, man? My name Kenny. Everybody calls me Chef from New York.
All right, all right. So the question of the day, man, is when this moons, you gonna stay with your loved one? You're gonna ghost her, and how you gonna do it?
All right, so luckily for me, like, I don't have that special one, but I got a couple different things. So I don't know. I might just go like on a selfcation, Might take my son, just go relax on the beach somewhere warm with a nice breeze, just gotta relax a bit.
Did he just say he had a couple of things? Oh
He
Yeah,
sure
a
did.
couple little things. I got
This is
options. I got
master
options.
boyfriend
You
right
feel
here.
me?
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard that? This is master boyfriend right here. All right, you got a couple of things. You go ahead and chill, relax on the beach. Where you want to go, man? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I want to go to Italy, man. I think Amalfi Coast, the food out there is great, the weather is great, and just experience something different.
Oh man, that's great. That's great. That's great. And you holding? You holding firm?
Y- Yeah, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Just I'm low on my shares, 21 shares. I'm just holding it and trying to grow onto my position.
All
That's it.
right, brother. All right, all right. Well, thanks for calling in, man. Best of luck.
Thank you, man. I just want to thank you, Matt Kors, Trades, all you guys, all you strong apes out there that's just been pushing the movement and motivating all of us to stay in.
Yeah, man. Those guys are doing their things, man. I appreciate them as well, and I appreciate you for calling in. And thanks for watching, brother.
All right, thank you. Stay blessed.
Take us. Oh man, I got a frog in my throat. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and catch up to the comments. Now, the last gentleman did bring up something really, really interesting. Individuals like myself, Trey, and Matt, keep you guys inspired and keep you motivated to hold. And I think we may be part of that puzzle, but you guys really need to look internally and ask yourself the question why you hold. Is it for your family, your children? Is it for a life dream? You know, this opportunity is never going to happen again, ever. You guys are never going to see an opportunity like this ever again. So with that being said, I know a lot of you guys look forward to tuning on in, seeing what I have to say, Matt, Trey. Cool. That's great. We love that. But never lose sight of why you're really holding. So we got another call in. Let's go ahead, tune in. Hey, what's going on? State your name, location.
Hey, Samuel, and I'm from Bay Area, California, Northern California.
California in the house.
So,
All right.
oh yeah.
Super early over there.
So the way I plan on, yeah. So I hold 4,353 shares, and the way I'm gonna tell my wife is I'm going to get her a Land Rover SVO. So I'm going to surprise her with that.
Oh man.
And let her know we're millionaires.
Wow. Okay, man. That's super cool, man. Thanks for sharing with the community. You have a blessed day, sir.
Most definitely, you too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, let's go back to the comment section here. And will you go live when you hit the squeeze? Yes. The thing is, guys, I'm not gonna be live 24 hours a day when we hit the squeeze. I mean, let's just be real. The squeeze is gonna last about 10 days, 10, 12 days, and we haven't even begun the squeeze. Again, we're probably on the cusp of a very, very mean gamma squeeze. And you guys are going to love to see them numbers, but that is not a short squeeze. Thank you for calling. State your name. Where are you calling from? Guess they got too excited. They're like, oh, wait, I'm live. I'm hanging up. Got too excited. All right. Let's see. Luca Skywalker says there's 70 trillion insured. You know, I'm not really too sure about that number. There is some speculation on that number. Just not too sure. So I just want to stick with the facts right now. And you guys can see, just sticking with the facts, AMC is definitely doing what it has to do. Definitely doing what it has to do. Now, I know you guys see it in a downward trend. It's getting a little scary, but just trust the process, guys. Trust the process. I'd like to believe that if you could make it through this squeeze with the conviction and the discipline to hold, you just taught yourself a very valuable life lesson of what patience and conviction can do. And I promise you, your life is just going to change completely because you're going to have an entirely different outlook on life, you know, especially for you young kids. You're out there running on Instagram trying to get famous overnight. Like that's mind-boggling, right? You know, everybody wants that instant success, right? And it just doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. You know, easy come, easy go. Remember that, right? So you may have a one-hit wonder. But Applejacks, do you know anybody? I don't know, like a rapper who was a one-hit wonder.
Soldier Boy. He's like the epitome of a one-hit wonder.
There you go. The epitome of a Soldier Boy. He was too quick with that one. All right, let's go ahead and look at the comment section here. AMC, baby, let's go. That's right, David. Love this guy. Hold apes. This is easy money. Yes, we have the passing of OCC 2021-003. And in a nutshell, that just means that participating members need to make sure that they don't drag other members down. And therefore, there's a higher level of accountability. And on the daily, they have to show their short position and how highly leveraged they are. And that is actually a really, really good thing because what we saw with hedge funds through the year, especially Archegos, over leveraged, and that domino effect. I mean, someone ends up holding the bag on that one, and it's in a bad way, like severely holding the bag. And people just don't want the accountability or the responsibility, especially with something like this, something that is monumental. It's never happened before. So everyone's just sort of kind of like dotting their I's and crossing their T's and saying, okay, well, if this squeeze is in fact inevitable, we need to make sure we cover our asses, right? So I really think that that's what that's all about. We have so stoked. BB Wig says, so stoked seeing my potential profit equal to my current annual salary. You know, that is really, really wild that you say that, because there are a lot of people that are looking at their brokerage account and you're like, what? You know, it puts you in a realm of unbelievability, right? And I think that that's the reason why a lot of people have a hard time digesting the fact that AMC could hit 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. Your realm of believability has actually been suppressed by the circumstances of your own life, right? It really is, right? So someone like myself who really doesn't have an intimate relationship with money, who's made a lot of money, and I go to an average Joe and I say, my God, you know, I just bought a shot of Pappy's. This is the smoothest whiskey on earth. And they're looking at me like, how much was that? $150. I'm the stupid one. They're just like clowning on me. Like, why'd you spend $150 on a shot of Pappy's? And ultimately, it was for the experience. They couldn't believe it because, I mean, $150 shot is just, again, your norm, right? You know, people adjust to their own norms. And I really need you guys to start believing that, you know, there's a world outside of your norm, right? And anything is possible as long as you believe outside of your norm. And so this is going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. Applejacks, like if you saw the stock at $500, right? And you have what, an 89 share gifted holding to you that I
Yep.
gifted you for your wedding?
Mm-hmm.
And is that $500? I mean, what are you looking at? Almost 50 grand?
So I'll do the math right now because I'm pretty terrible at math. Let's see. If it hits $500, right? 89 times 500. That is $44,500.
All right. When's the last time you had $44,500 in your bank account?
Never.
Never. Never. And for a lot of people, you've never seen the type of money that you're even seeing right now. You see, so I know people are just like, I've never experienced this before. Do I cash out now? Do you know, do I sell now and make sure I keep this money forever because I've never made this money before? No. No, you just hold. Don't sell yourself short because your norms have prevented you from seeing the bigger picture. That's basically the point I'm making. Uh, we got Bones here. What the duck is happening? No duck here. But share count, June 2nd, I believe. Shorts are buying longs and flipping them. That's another comment.
Look at the price.
Yeah, we're looking at the price. Ooh, yeah, $25. I'm not worried.
Yep.
I'm not worried. Guys, stuff like this, I think we were talking about this all week, how there was going to be a fake sell-off and your diamond handing ability was going to be tested, right? Well, this is it. I mean, we went as high up as almost 36. What was the high of the day? Over 35. And now we're down to 25.56. Again, I'm not worried. We talked about this. We talked about how this was going to play out, especially for this Friday today, because Friday is a very, very important day considering the amount of contracts in the money. And even at 25, there's a great deal of contracts in the money. But consider this more like exhibition. Guys, we haven't even hit regular season. This is preseason right now, right? Your guts are going to be tempted. Just hold. Just hold. All right. No worries here. Bought more and we'll buy more at market open next week. And then Key Moss said, this is supposed to happen. You're absolutely right. The big whales, we won't know if big whales are selling, guys. So, you know, we could go ahead and speculate if whales are selling, but we won't know for sure until we see 13Fs being filed, right? So we could go ahead and speculate anything and everything, but we don't know for sure until those filings become public. The price action here, if we're looking at it, we do see a reversal, which is good. It's holding strong at the $25.95, $26 channel. So at least currently in this time frame, this will probably be the new support. All right. Um, Hussein says it will go up by the end of the day. Absolutely.
Do you think we should take advantage, buy some right now that is down, and then
Absolutely. Absolutely. You want to go ahead and buy some. This is the dip. This is a discount. This is a discount. Guys, if you really think about it relatively, right? AMC just showed you that it can, at the very least, flirt with 36 bucks, right? So what's the percentage off right now? You guys are getting a severe discount. Probably like 20% off right now if you go ahead and buy in. Take it. Why not? You got a call coming in. State your name, where you're calling from.
Newfoundland, Canada.
Yeah, you're coming in kind of staticky there, man. What's up?
I'm just wondering. I've got $800 in AMC right now. I'm obviously going to hold it, but do you think it's still worth it to put even more in, or should I just hold that?
Listen, man. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice whatsoever. But I will tell you this: if you have faith in the stock, if you have conviction that AMC is, going to set you free financially, if you can afford to put more, put more. But just trust, your gut and your goals, man. That's it. Just trust your gut and your goals.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. All right. Back to the comments here. Now, we've been rocking and rolling for about 35 minutes here. We got another call. If we're going to take this call, because we haven't had many calls. Thanks for calling. Name and where you calling from?
My name is Bart, and I'm from Queens.
Queens, New York.
Yep.
All right. What's going on, man? So tell me, today's question of the day, before you obviously have a question, I know you want to ask me a question, but the question of the day is, how do you surprise your significant other and or ghost them? What's your plan on that one?
Sorry, man, you were breaking up a little bit there.
All right. We got a bad reception here. How would you surprise your significant other after AMC owns?
Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess we got to see how high it goes. I mean, I'm very new to this. A coworker of mine just, told me to buy into it like 2 weeks ago. And so, I'm kind of in over my head here. I'm not really sure, what I'm doing really. But I mean, I'm just holding on, I guess, until stuff goes up, and we'll see how much there is to surprise the significant other with.
Gotcha. All right. So we're gonna have a lot of guys like this, brand new apes that are really, really intimidated, that have never done this before, and they just don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna tell you this: if you already bought into AMC, this is probably the easiest thing you will ever do in your life, and it's simply to hold and let the stock just marinate itself through the squeeze.
I mean, the only thing I'm really worried. The only thing I'm really worried about is just knowing when it hits the top, and I guess there's no real way for anyone to say when that'll be, right? But I mean, I guess it's just looking at the shorts and how many are left, right? Is that how we figure out when it's nearing the top?
All right. Well, again, this is not financial advice. I think you will know when it reaches the top. And I think, again, you always have to evaluate your own risk here. But if you feel like you've reached a point where you've got life-changing money, then that's what you're comfortable with, then no one can tell you different, man. No one can tell you any different.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Thanks for answering the phone. Cool.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Have a good one. So, finding the top doesn't matter if we're all rich anyways. Johnny Beats makes a good point. He really, really makes a good point. We got shows in the chat. I got 99 problems and a dip ain't one. Hit me!
I just bought 2 more shares.
You just bought 2 more shares?
I sure did.
Oh, you ballin', sir. You are ballin'. That's right. We got Prodigy. You don't need the top. You need your price target. Absolutely. Thanks for calling in. Where you from? State your name.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm calling from I'm calling from Illinois, Waukegan, Illinois. I'm in the Navy. I'm a Trez Bradley. Nice to talk to you, man.
Well, I'm glad you called, man. I lived in Forest Park for 10 years, man. Illinois, gotta love that place.
All right.
But yeah. Tell me, how you gonna tell your loved one? Oh, how you gonna ghost them? Come on, give me something juicy.
Check me out, right? So my loved one, she's already informed about the whole game with the AMC joint, right? So all I'll do, so when it pops off and it said good to go, right? I had to first get myself together, right? I had to go get the nice little bottle of apple crown, 2 glasses on the table with a little candle, like had a laptop at the table, said we need to talk.
Why am I hearing Barry White in the background in that vision as well? Like, that sounds smooth as hell. Like, here, just put some Barry White in the back, right? Just make it real.
You know, you got to set the mood, man. Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for calling in, brother. You have a blessed day.
You too, my brother. I love what you got going on, man. You like one of the smartest apes, man, I ever seen watching, man. I've been tuning to all y'all, man. You put out good content, man. Love your thing.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for the love, brother. You have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, man. Peace. All right. Let's see. We got made 100% of my money in a fraction over 2 days. Added $3,000 at 33.80. Now down a bit, but holding on the end. Is it Mario Morrison? You know, man, good. I mean, okay, so essentially what Mario Morrison did was he averaged up. And hey, look at it. Really, if the bulk of his shares, if he bought in low, bought in early, and the bulk of his shares are, you know, at the $5, $9 price point, averaging up to 30 really doesn't affect his average much. So that's pretty awesome. But what he also does is creates that buying pressure and that buying momentum that, you know, we all like to see, because that's really what sends the stock skyrocketing, buying pressure. And that's why there's so much excitement with all the contracts in the money, because it's going to create insane amounts of buying pressure. And that's dope. That is dope. So, yeah, Applejack was slacking there reading the comments, had me on the wrong angle for way too long. Bro, you fired. Okay, 100K is the floor. We got a 500K peak. All right, Andy Wilson says, greeting from England. Joined the ape community with 75 shares in the last 2 days. Strapped in for the ride. Andy Morrison, welcome. You're brand new, right? I would advise brand new apes, you know, to do your DD, jump onto Reddit, you know, listen to, watch some of my older videos, watch some of Trey's older videos and Matt's older videos. You guys will, you know, really get an understanding of the enormity of what this play is. Because this play is just absolutely enormous. Here we go. Catching up to the chats here. 4110 is new. All right, welcome aboard. Vertex information is correct. Even if people sell, it won't put a dent in the hedgies. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we got Owen in here. So Owen's not too popular in the chats right now.
No, so in the comments he's saying AMC's dead. It ended. So that's why everyone's getting up on them.
Okay. So it's roast time, Owen. Look at, man. You know, the only reason why you would jump in this chat and say something like that is just for attention. Now, this is the reason why, your girlfriend left you because you were too fucking clingy. You needed her every single time. You called her every 5 minutes, right? You call her 1 second, babe, what you doing? Watch your TV, call her next second, babe, what you doing? She's out there changing her damn Kotex, bro, and you were goddamn annoying, right? And I can see why she left you. And so, you're annoying this community. You have to make an exit, bro, and just stop annoying people. If you want attention, start your own YouTube channel. Don't jump on mine. Fuck out of here. Thanks. Anyways, let's go. Moving on. AMC to Mars. Yes, absolutely. Buy and hold. Eli's like, let's go roast them. Let's see. Triple Beam's like, I called about 10 times. You probably spamming the numbers, so you got blacklisted, alright? ReviewDork, do you not have a call queue? Wireless caller is not available. No. So basically, what happens is I registered this vanity number, and then it is rerouted to my other mobile number. And when we get the calls being a little too distracting, we go ahead and turn it down, and then, let me conduct this show, and then eventually the lines open back up, let you guys call in. Wow, we got someone here. Gus Torres saying AMC 15 today. You know what, bro? I hope. If AMC hits 15 today, I'm gonna drop 10,000 into that bitch. Hells yeah. That's a discount. What are we talking about, AMC 15? You better buy a 15. Cameron Porter says we stormed the castle today. Oh man, why did that just trigger Applejacks? You know that we finally have a White Castle down here in Central Florida, right?
For real?
Yeah, we have a White Castle.
Where?
Somewhere, we gotta Google it, right? But there is a White Castle.
Interesting.
Yeah, I haven't had a White Castle in years. Carlos E. Gonzalez, you got the point. Paper handers are going to be paper hands, right? They're going to sell. Also, you guys also got to think about this too. There's a couple of things that we're working against, right? So you're going to have pro traders that jump into this play and, they're like, oh, holy crap, I just made 25%. They lock in their profits, right? There are a lot of pro traders like that. I'm one of them, but I just don't do it with AMC. So you just really got to think about like all the things that we're legitimately holding against. You're holding against the pro traders, the swing traders, the day traders. You're holding against the hedgies. Like, it's us against the world, apes. Man, if you really think about it like that, it's us against the world. And I can't be any prouder than to be with you guys, you smooth brain apes, man. I love this community. It's us against the world.
All right, so Katie Morrill says, Ayo, Applejacks. Oh, shoot, I lost it. Hold up. I'm going to find it again. Shoot. Hold up.
Right,
okay, I got it.
Sound effects, bro. You hold it up the show with the
I got it.
Effects,
it says, please ask Gabe if he will go over to House of Cards DD and make a video on it. No one on YouTube is covering it.
The House of Cards DD, yes. Oh man, that was a serious read. And I'll probably have to go ahead and give you guys a truncated version of it. We'll work on that video. That'll be the next video. Applejacks, it's not a long weekend for you. You're still coming to work on Sunday. All right. Let's see. Says, after this moon's change Applejack's name to Moon Pie. No, we already agreed.
Nah, we can't do that.
No, we already agreed. We're changing his name to Jack Tits.
I don't know about that one.
Okay. Bagum says, I'm holding on to your coattails to the moon. Little ape here. All right, hold. Remember, I hold for you, you hold for me, we hold for everybody, right? It's the world against the apes. You guys really just put that into perspective. It's the world against us. Just mind-boggling. Gabe, what's your thoughts on Superstock pushing FUD against AMC? Keegan, listen, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, you know. Um, and that's the way I feel. The only valuation I put on an individual is what their bank account looks like after this squeeze. Because if he's still an average folk after this squeeze, even though everyone and their mama already told you about this squeeze, then, yeah, you're not going to become a charity case. Ain't nobody giving you a fucking thing, right? So it is what it is. Everybody's got their own opinion, but yeah, yeah, the FUD, people wanting attention, right? So if everyone's saying AMC to the moon and you're the one guy saying AMC to a penny, whether people agree with you or not, they're gonna go ahead and click that article or watch your video. And at the end of the day, he's playing you all, man. He's just really playing you all. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. Just bought 55 more. Do not be discouraged. That's right. That is right. Gonna buy Citadel building and throw an 8 ratio a week. Wow. Ragnar Santana says, do a backflip. No way, I ain't doing a backflip. I'm 40 years old. I got a bad back. No way. Let's see. It is a great buying price right now at 25. I mean, it's consolidating in the $25 channel. And guys, I mean, we're still up. Small percentage on the day, but we're still up. Let's see. ReviewDork, what do you think of the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule, where over time it takes exponential more naked shares to move the stock? I covered the Pareto rule in one of my videos, Abajax. You remember where I talked about the 80-20 rule?
Yep.
Okay, so the question is the 80-20 rule, where over time it takes exponential more naked shares to move the stock. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really want to put the whole naked shares or the short shares, or I really don't want to add that to the equation. I really want to just focus on the pure math of this. There's 493,280,000 shares outstanding, right? And I'd like to think that by this point, us apes pretty much own them all. But if we go back to Ortex data, we see that the short interest percentage is at about 17.37. Okay. For those who are new to this game and new to what this is as a short squeeze, just understand that Volkswagen, the other stock that is infamously used as an example of a short squeeze, Volkswagen was shorted 12%. And the problem here was that Porsche and Lower Saxony, a country in Germany, owned 94% of the company. So with that, there just wasn't any room. And that's why it's a short squeeze. And guys, I don't care about synthetics or anything. There's just not enough room if we keep buying, and that's the name of the game. So we're going to go ahead and take this call. All right, brother, you are live. State your name and where you from.
Hey, my name's Sean. I'm from New York.
Man, New York's been in the house today, man. It's got to be this Yankee cap. What's going on, brother?
Hey, we love the Yankees here. I got a question about the share count on June 2nd. I know we owned 80% of the float on in the March count. How is it going to affect us if we own over 100% of that float?
I'm gonna tell you how it's gonna affect you, bro. Right? You get a lifetime MTA card. That's how it's gonna affect you. You're gonna be so loaded. That's how it's gonna affect you. If we own more shares than exists, these hedge funds have to buy back those shares. But let's say we own 100% of the company. These hedge funds are literally squeezed out. They are squeezed out, especially with a short interest currently at 17.37%. So after the share count, I really think that after the share count and that number goes public, AMC is just AMC is gonna moon, man. It's gonna moon, so you just gotta make sure you hold. Make sure you hold, man.
Oh, I'm holding. I'm holding.
All
I'm
right,
up big
brother.
time now.
Hey,
Hey, man, thanks a lot.
time's up,
Go,
brother.
go
But
Yanks.
thanks for calling in, man.
Go Yanks.
All right, take it easy. All right, so we get back in the comment section, and the lines are open. Once the lines are open, they're open. Who wants me to take this call? Press 1. Let's go ahead and take this call. And let's go ahead. All right, thanks for calling. State your name. Where are you calling from?
My name's Nathaniel. I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. So this is actually the first time I've ever done this, and so you guys, I'm listening to you guys talk about it, and you guys are saying to sell at 100, but like, do you think it's gonna go higher than 100? Because I put some money in it, but that's just like I bought like 10 shares, so I'm wondering if I should buy more or if it's gonna go higher than that.
All right, so look at a lot of new apes have a lot of valid questions, and we've been doing months and months of research as to where this stock can go. Is 100 very realistic? Absolutely. We could reach 100 on a gamma squeeze alone. Again, I can't give you financial advice. You would just have to be able to assess your risk and also be
Do you think
prepared
it's gonna go higher than 100?
I mean, my personal opinion, yeah, and that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
That is just
Okay.
my personal
Sweet.
opinion.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, guys, let's go ahead. We are going to wrap this show up. We've been on for about an hour. Thank you all for tuning in. Love you bunches. Make sure you guys leave in the chat some more charity ideas for individuals like myself and other apes to make their contribution. No super chats in this live stream ever. And I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Just be safe out there. Treat yourself with respect this week. Don't go out and drink too hard. We want to make sure that you're able to live to experience these 10 days. And that's my only advice for you. Stay safe, stay out of trouble, stay out of jail. This is Gabe. I'm signing out. Peace.